When the opposition stops talking about their own agenda and starts talking about you, you are the most dangerous person in the conversation, which underscores your relevance and importance regarding the subject of conversation. In Nigeria in 2026, every political conversation about 2027 from both friends and foes somehow ends up in one name: Peter Obi. That is fear wearing the clothes of opposition. This is episode 4 of the quest for a safe Nigeria. Please subscribe and turn on notifications right now so you never miss a video in this series. Nigeria has a long history of leaders who govern without accountability, and tend to embark on rewriting history without apology. General Yakubu Gowon's autobiography My Life of Duty and Allegiance, launched on May 19, 2026, is the latest example. Blaming the late Biafran leader Chukwuemeka Ojukwu entirely for the outbreak of the civil war. His memoir reduces the mass starvation of children, civilians, and adults to a tactical footnote, insulting the lived trauma of an entire generation. This is the exact culture of lack of accountability that Peter Obi seeks to dismantle. People are afraid of Mr. Peter Obi because he kept records while serving as governor in Anambra State, southeast Nigeria, and he can show you what he spent and what he built. When Anambra State had an insecurity crisis, he did not look the other way. He understood that terrorists do not start in the forest. They are positioned at the gatehouses, the marketplaces, with a long-term plan for destruction. Engineer Rabiu Kwankwaso understood the same thing in Kano, northwest Nigeria. Two men who governed two states, with two documented records of bringing insecurity, Nigeria's most pressing issue at the moment, under control. Former President Goodluck Jonathan is rumored to be considering a 2027 presidential run, while some Nigerian state and non-state actors have been calling on communities to arm themselves against attackers, even when the possession of firearms is against the law. You cannot call for anarchy and then expect peace. You cannot keep rotating the same unaccountable faces and expect a different Nigeria. Chinedu Ezechukwu Okoli, born November 23, 1983 in Enugu, is known worldwide as Flavour, Africa's highlife king. He built a career spanning over 2 decades that fused Igbo highlife, Afrobeat, and contemporary jazz into a sound that has crossed every border Nigeria and global music lovers have. With over 1.1 billion YouTube views, and collaborations with Akon and Snoop Dogg, Flavour has proved that Nigerian excellence travels. In his 2022 song, Game Changer, he opened with a declaration that belongs to this moment: the Emperor, the Conqueror, the Champion, the Lion is here. Nigeria needs lions named integrity, accountability, productivity, security, unity. The peoples of Nigeria need to let Peter Obi and engineer Rabiu Kwankwaso in.
The Emperor, the Conqueror, the Champion, the Lion is here. Zobu, zobu, enyimba, Toya dike, nenu dike, Toya dike, nenu dike. Clear the road for Musabi. Step aside for the game changer.
Mr. Peter Obi would not be an Igbo president. He would be a Nigerian president, with engineer Rabiu Kwankwaso working with him as a man of similar integrity and documented deliverable competencies. Together they represent the most credible conquerors of the ills confronting Nigeria and Nigerians from her foundation to this point in time. Conquerors of corruption, of insecurity, of poverty, of lack of accountability, of the culture of impunity that has defined Nigeria for far too long. Obi and Kwankwaso have put themselves forward as worthy candidates. They cannot vote themselves to power. It is the people's responsibility to vote him to power. Stand to be counted on the part of the change that Nigeria needs. Start by collecting your PVCs, show up on election days. Vote. And if those votes are manipulated, do not go home. Storm the streets peacefully and flood social media with every piece of evidence you have. The 2027 general elections must belong to Nigeria and Nigerians. Claim it, own it. Start now to engage, to organize, to mobilize. Demand for the inclusion of a referendum to transition Nigeria into regional governance on the ballot for the general elections in 2027. Own the narrative, own the conversation, take back Nigeria. Create Nigerian citizens who put Nigeria first in their affairs and pursuits. Our full live stream goes much deeper on all of these. Please watch it at May Nigeria Never Happen to You and send in your questions. Thank you for watching. Please share this video with everyone you know with interest in Nigeria's development and well-being. Please subscribe and turn on notifications so you do not miss the next video. May Nigeria happen for all Nigerians, and for friends of Nigeria.